Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Amber. We're just gonna get right into it. So a couple weeks ago, I went completely rogue and I went to Barnes& and Noble and bought 8 books. So I want to tell you guys what I got because I'm so freaking excited about, well, some of them, but I don't know. I just like to share my book hauls with you guys. So we're just gonna get right into it because my dog is making noises and I'm trying to cook dinner. So we're gonna see how quickly we can get through this right now. So the first one that I got is Finley Donovan is back or is killing it. This is the first book. I believe it's just I think there's only 3 books out right now. I think the third one is new, like it just came out this year or is coming out soon. And this is just about this single mom who I believe she's in a coffee shop or something. And it says, when Finley is overheard discussing the plot of her new suspense novel with her agent over lunch, she's mistaken for a contract killer and inadvertently accepts an offer to dispose of a problem husband. So I'm gonna kind of just stop right there with that. So basically, she just finds herself like in the chaos of, I'm assuming, like trying to murder somebody's husband. I'm super excited about it. I did buy this mass market paperback, I think is what they're called. I just love them. First of all, they're super cheap. This was $10 and they're just so little cute. They're just little nuggets and I don't know. I just love them so much. So I got that in a mass market paperback. I literally bought this this wasn't one that I was like dying to read right away, but I literally bought it because it came small. So there's that. I have little hands, so speaking of mass market paperback, so here's another one. It's called If I Die Tonight by Allison Galen. So the back says, late one night in the quiet Hudson Valley town of Havenville, we're gonna call it Havenville, I like that better. A distraught woman stumbles into the police station after a carjacking and a hit and run, and lives lives are changed forever. As Liam Miller's life hangs in the balance after he was struck at the scene, the events of that fateful night begin to come into focus, but is everything as it seems? The case quickly consumes social media, transforming Liam, a local high school football star, into a folk hero, and the suspect, a high school outcast named Wade Reed, into a depraved would-be killer. But is Wade really guilty? And if he isn't, why won't he talk? So that's... It says, told from multiple viewpoints, which we love that. If I Die Tonight is a story of family ties and dark secrets and the length of which we'll go to protect ourselves. So we love that. I'm super excited for that. Again, I got it in mass market paperback because it's so freaking cute. I actually think it only came in this size, but it just seemed interesting, so I picked it up. I'm super excited to get to it. The next one I got... what is Lucy Foley's The Guest List. Again, mass market paperback. We love to see it. And this one is just about, I think there's a wedding on this island. I don't know if you can see the island like in the back. So, or is that I don't know what it is, but there's a wedding and people start dying, and I think you get 6 point of views from the bride, the plus one, the best man, the wedding planner, and the bridesmaid. And it says all have a secret, all have a motive, but only one is a murderer. So super interesting. I did read The Paris Apartment by her this year and I did not like it, so I'm really hoping that this one is a good one. Then the next one I got is Luckiest Girl Alive by Jessica Knoll. I'm so excited about this. I know this is on Netflix now, so I really wanted to read the book before I watched the movie, or the show. I think it's a show, not a movie, but I'm super excited. I've heard this book is so good. So it says, as a teenager at the prestigious Bradley School, Annie, I think her name is Annie. I don't know how to say her last name, so we're just going to go with Annie, endured a shocking public humiliation that left her desperate to reinvent herself. Now with a glamorous job, expensive wardrobe, and handsome blue blood fiance, she's this close to living the perfect life she's worked so hard to achieve. But Annie has a secret. There's something else buried in her past, something painful and private that threatens to bubble to the surface and ruin everything. With a singular voice and twist you won't see coming, Luckiest Girl Alive introduces a heroine whose cutthroat ambition has protected a scandalous truth and a heart that's much bigger than it appears. The question remains, will breaking her silence destroy all that she has worked for, or will it at last set Annie free? So I'm so excited to get this. I can't wait to read this. I honestly cannot believe I haven't read it yet, but definitely in 2023 it's going to be one of my first reads, I think. Then the next one I happened to pick up is Alice Feeney's Rock, Paper, Scissors. This is actually the third Alice Feeney book that I have, and I haven't read any of them, but I've heard that they are so freaking good, so I'm super excited to get to them. I'm slowly coming out of my reading slump, guys. I know you guys are probably tired of listening to me talk about this reading slump, but we're slowly coming out of it. So hopefully I'll get through a lot of these very soon. So this says, things have been wrong with Mr. and Mrs. Wright for a long time. Every anniversary, the couple exchange traditional gifts, and Adam's wife writes him a letter she never lets him read until now. Self-confessed workaholic Adam Wright has face blindness. He can't even recognize his own wife, and Amelia is sick of feeling unseen. When Adam and Amelia went a weekend away to Scotland, it might be just what their marriage needs. This weekend might make or break their marriage, but they didn't randomly win this trip. One of them is lying, and someone doesn't want them to live happily ever after. So I'm super excited. I've heard this is so good. It looks like these chapters are super short, so I'm so excited. I cannot wait to read this. I heard it's so good. We're almost done. We have 3 books left. So the next one that I picked up is No One Will Miss Her by Kat Rosenfield. I've been to Barnes & Noble 3 other times since I bought this book, and every single time I pick it up and look at it, and then I came home one time and I was like, oh, I already have this. So this was just like a random book that I picked up and read the back of, and I thought it was really interesting. So the back says, on an October morning, a homicide investigator pulls into the hard-luck town of Copper Falls, Maine. Oh, I don't think I've ever mentioned it on this channel, and I don't even know why that this is the thing, but I've always wanted to go to Maine, guys. Honestly, for my 30th birthday next year, like, I really want to go to Maine. I don't know what it is, but I want to go so badly. So this book was, like, made for me. Anyway, it says the junkyard is burning in the local I don't know. Pariah? I don't know what this is. Lizzie Owlett, I don't know, is dead, with her husband Dwayne nowhere to be found. Adrienne Richards, blonde and fabulous social media influencer and wife of a disgraced billionaire, has been renting Lizzie's tiny lake house as a country getaway, even though Copper Falls is anything but a resort town. As Adrienne's connection to the case becomes clear, so too does her connection to Lizzie, who narrates their story from beyond the grave. The women navigate a relationship that cuts across class boundaries, transactional, complicated, and finally deadly. A gone girl for the gig economy. This is a story of privilege and identity as 2 devious women from opposite worlds discover the dangers of coveting someone else's lives. So I'm super excited. I wonder if this is dual POV. I think it might be. It is. Guys, we love to see it. We love to see it. It is dual POV. And it's super quick. I don't even think it's 300 pages long. So this is going to be like a super quick read for me once I pick it up. It is 287 pages. So super excited for that. Very quick one. This one I'm not going to talk too much about. I'm going to talk about it in my wrap up for December because I already read it. But I also picked up Tell Me Lies. I guess I can kind of tell you what it's about. So basically, this girl, Lucy Albright, goes to college, falls in love with this asshole, Steven, and it's just kind of going through their relationship. It's really character driven. Like, there's not much of a plot, which I think is why I struggled reading this book, not because I hated it so much, but we'll talk about that in my wrap up. But I also just finished the show, so stay tuned for my December wrap up to hear about the book and also the show. But this was also one of my purchases during that little haul. And then the last book I happen to pick up, for those of you who don't know, Friends is my comfort show. I have it on literally all the time. So when I saw this, I had to get it. It's Matthew Perry's Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. I'm so excited. So it's his memoir. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm so excited to read this. I seriously cannot wait. But I feel like it's something that I have to read, like, I haven't read many memoirs, so I feel like it's something that I want to read, not slowly, but also, like, I feel like it's going to take me a while to get through. So I feel like it's going to be like my palate cleanser maybe, or I'm going to need a palate cleanser because I feel like this is going to be very heavy because I know he was like an alcoholic and like, I don't know what other addictions he had, to be honest, but I feel like it is just going to be a lot. But I'm super excited to get to this. I can't wait. I actually put the audiobook on hold through my library on my Libby app, and so I might listen to it, but I heard that he honestly sounds like he's drunk when he's reading it, but like, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I might just read it, like I said, very, very, very slowly, but I'm so excited for this. But that is the last book I had. Like I said, this was one of the biggest hauls I've had in a long time because I don't need any of these books. But I had a bad day, so that's what we did. But thank you guys for spending today's Monday night with me. I really enjoy showing you guys. I honestly wish I did more book hauls to show you guys the books that I picked up and will not read for a while, but you know, the struggle is real, we all know. But anyway, I digress. I'm done ranting now, but have a good night, guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please stay tuned. I'm probably only going to be uploading one more video of the year, and that's going to be my December wrap up. But yeah, so just keep an eye out for that, and I will see you guys next time.